Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. Let me start. If few people are new to the class today, anyway. So let me repeat what has been happened in the last 3 classes, I think, right? Uh, Demo class, anyway, indirectly. 23rd, 24, I think. 24 not there, huh? 23rd. This is 24th. And this is 25 anyway. 26 we don't have in class and we started today. Okay, right. So let me repeat for 5 minutes what has been happened, and today we are going to do lot more work today anyway. Uh, installing product, creating table, and what are the steps to be taken. I'll give the clarity today. You have to do the work and come today Monday. So this week some syllabus should be covered. If not, the week will be wasted for us. Okay, right. I'll come from day 1, day 2, day 3 for 5 minutes. In overall repetition, I'll commit. Okay, right. So finally, we are from part 1 to part 2. Sir, part 1 not completed, sir. Some students will be there. No problem. Without completing part 1, core Java also, you can enter into part 2. You can start advanced Java. Then how much percentage I must cover from part 1 generally? Sir, I started part 1 core Java. Some part has been covered. So how much part I must know from this core Java means variables and methods enough. Having clarity about variables and methods. Sir, interfaces not covered. Some people will be there. Interface term will come today. Today or tomorrow, interface term will come. Without knowing interfaces also, you can participate. No problem. You can understand it. I'll give a notes. After that, you can give a feedback to me. Anyway, exception handling will be touched here. But exception handling also not covered, sir. Sir, is it possible? Means possible only. So without interfaces, without exception handle, variables and methods you must know. Sir, I know exception handling also. I know interfaces means well and good. Sir, because of time and because of schedule, whatever it may be. So I came bit early to the advanced Java. We only will call it. The advanced Java trainers will call. Because we see the batches who covered variables and methods. We ask them to come. So with the knowledge of variables and methods, you can come. Core Java majorly concentrates on alphabets, I said, concepts and features. These are the components you covered from core Java. Whether you covered or not secondary, but you entered into core Java and came out. Right? Something you remember from core Java, whatever you remember, we are going to apply here. That's a theory. Advanced Java means applicative area. Applicative area means, sir, the knowledge what I gained from core Java, I'll apply here. Whatever the knowledge I gained from core Java, I'll apply here. So generally students will forget it. When the core Java completed, the students will forget the core Java. So many people, 90% of the students will forget it. Generally student psychology, 5 days back what happened also they cannot remember. So in that process, we recollect it. When in advanced Java, we recollect it. Whenever we are trying to use one variable, we recollect it. Whenever you try to use one method, we recollect it. Whenever we are recollecting, you can remember it. If not, you not completed, you can write in notes and read it. Like this, the travel will be going on. So finally, in advanced Java, what we are going to do? In advanced Java, we are going to develop applications So application development is available here. Sir, what is the meaning of application, or what is the definition of application? Set of programs collected together to perform defined action is known as application. Set of programs collected together to perform defined action is known as application. It's a theory. Online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Right. Okay. Look here. So whenever I said application, I shown one diagram to you. I'll show that once again for 5 minutes. Don't get bored. So these are the diagrams. Today I'll edit the notes to you. Tomorrow I'll come with Google Classroom. I'll add the notes and Google Classroom and come. First 3 classes recording I'll post in the Google Classroom. You contact admin and join that Google Classroom. Already you are from full stack Java batches only. You can contact one admin number. I'll give it. Again, you contact that and join that Google Classroom once. Okay, right. So in that Google, 3 recordings I'll keep it. And this week also almost 4 recordings I'll keep it, because database connection is happening. So recording support also needed. I don't know what is happening in the lab. I not yet walked there. Today afternoon I'll go and cross check how many people are there. So 2 days, 2 days, 3 days it take a time to connect it to the database. Student part of you. In that process, bring your laptops and go to lab and take the support of somebody. I'll cross check who is available there. If not, I'll arrange some hardware engineer there for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. This database connection will create a problem to you, because dual installations will be there. Student psychology is nothing but they'll install one product, they'll uninstall that, they'll install one more. Without your knowledge, your system will be updated to Windows. Any of these reasons are there, database will not connect to the Java program. It creates problems. That problems we are going to detect within 3 days. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. By Wednesday evening, everybody should connect your Java program to database product. In that process, if I'm available, well and good. If not, you must walk immediately to the 5th floor. I'll arrange somebody there so that you can correct and come down. Okay, right. So this within 3 days, it should be completed. So this is application format. So application means that look is like this. Set of programs collected together to perform defined action. Whatever the application I'm showing to you, I'm going to write that application with a servlet. With a servlet program, I'm going to give that mini project to you. User registration process, I'm going to give it. Okay, right. After this application definition, what kind of application development is available? Then I said web application development is available. To construct web application, we need 3 technologies. This session is repeated always. In core Java also we repeat. Here also we repeat. Third time we repeat in MVC project once again. So JDBC, Servlet and JSP. Already you know JDBC supports Java programmer to communicate with the database product. Servlet program will support to accept the request from the user through web browser. JSP stands for Java server page, which is response from your web application. The same thing I drawn here in the diagrammatic. This diagram also available to you in the core Java book already. But here I given unit 1, unit 2, unit 3. So advanced Java contains 3 units. Unit 1 is JDBC. Unit 2 is Servlet. Unit 3 is JSP. Hope we don't have any disturbances for this batch. No Dasra, no Pongal. This Dasra and Pongal only students will take more leaves generally. So we don't have the disturbance for us. In the last batch for me, that Pongal disturbance is the last released batch. Of course, Venkatesh are also attacked with COVID. You know that. I took 1 week break like this. Hope break is not available for this batch. Without a break, if you run it, from today I'm starting anyway. I said schedule. Somebody is asking how many days advanced Java takes. I'll conduct 15 to 18 sessions JDBC. By 15th, 16th, 17th, I'll close JDBC unit number 1. Around 18th or 16th or 17th, I'll start servlet programming. Servlet programming takes almost 25 to 28 sessions. Means it comes roughly up to May 1st week it will come. If not, May 2nd week it will come. Got it right? Say May 2nd week, mid it will come. Got it right? So May 2nd week means our servlet code will be ended. From there, I'll take only 10 sessions for JSP. So around May 22, 23, 25, our batch will come out with the MVC project. Without any break is available, come out. So meanwhile, by April, means next month ending, means almost from 15 to 30, 15 days means 2 weeks time is there for the servlet. In the 2 weeks time, you will understand what is happening. With that knowledge, by May 1st week, you can start Spring and web service. That's the plan. Okay, right. Who are attending core Javas, they'll complete core Javas within this 1 month span. By April ending, what are the core Javas are there? Who are attending core Javas? 1 month time is there. No, within that core Java will be ended. Oracle will be ended. HTML, CSS, JavaScript will be ended. Angular will be started. So by May 10th, these many papers will be ended. So that you can start a Spring web service within a short time, they enter into the project. That is a schedule. So all this depends upon my advanced Java. Understood this point? Because of this reason, I am releasing advanced Java in time. Because Spring and web service trainer is attached to my course. Got this point? Because of this reason, non-stoppingly, I'm starting the syllabus today. Already started. It's a theory. Okay, right? This is the thing. 3 parts are available to me. JDBC, Servlet, and JSP. I am entering into JDBC practical today anyway. Unit number 1. The same diagram I kept it. I'll edit the notes and keep it. So whenever I started JDBC, I kept a siding on the day 1 itself. It is a unit number 1, that is JDBC. Whenever JDBC is trying to communicate with the database product comes under storage category. Because of this reason, we must know how many storages are available. Then I took types of storages for clarity. So how many storages means 4 storages: field storage, object storage, file storage, database storage. I said, first you must imagine where these 4 storages are available. To imagine that 4 storages, I took one diagram. I asked students to imagine this diagram like this. That M, we are calling it as machine anyway. JVM means Java virtual machine. In between, we had operating system. Part of virtual machines, we had 2 storages. One is field storage, one is object storage. Part of original machine, we had 2 storages. One is file storage, one is database storage. The theory. Sir, what is that field storage? What is that object storage? I made some notes from day 2. Field storage means one memory generated to hold single data value. We call it as a field storage. In what situation the field storages will come? When we use primitive data types, field storages will come. Sir, primitive data types means what, sir? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Only 8 types will be there. If any variable declared with these 8 types, then field storage will come. Sir, where this field storage will come? Field storage can be in the class level. Field storage can be in the object level. Field storage can be in the method frame level. That will I given there. Field storages can be in classes, objects, and method frames. They are known as class variables, object variables, and method variables. By demo, some theoretical recollection I given to you about your field storages. For this, I kept one small diagram also. I'm going to edit and keep it. Suppose if we take int k here, if we take int k is equal to 10, int means one data type, primitive data type, 10 means value, k means variable name. Internally, the memory is 4 bytes memory will come, because int means how many bytes in Java? 4 bytes. The 4 bytes memory will come. In that 4 bytes memory, 10 is loaded. The memory will hold single value 10. That's the concept. So the memory which is generated to hold single value, we call it as a field storage. The theory. The storage should have one name. The name is A. A na K na. I must write K there. So according to the example, it is K. Right. That is field storage. Then what is object storage, sir? I made it. The memory generated to hold group members is known as object storage. So object is one storage only. I had a proof also with me, because whatever the questions you were asked, I'll answer in advanced Java. In core Java, some questions we cannot answer. How means interface implemented to class. Without interface also answer is coming. No, sir. Student will ask. Generally. But we'll show the reason here if you want it. Why that interface is available. There we cannot show, because student cannot understand. If we can speak also, some solutions you cannot find it. Here we can show it. Like this. Sir, object is a storage, sir. Means we write that point in code also. Student cannot imagine it. But here we will show bean objects, Pojo objects, spring beans. They are all objects and storages. They are all. We keep the data in that storage. I had a proof with me. I'll show it. I'll be using that object storages in my program, because I'm recollecting the student as object storage. So somewhere I must imagine it. See there. Somewhere I must draw one diagram here. So for that diagram, I took class addition, int A, and so on. Right? For this, I drawn a diagram. This is object creation. I drawn a diagram. This one. Not this one, sorry. Where is that object diagram once? One minute. This is the diagram. I took one class there, addition. The addition object, that is a storage. The object is holding A memory, B memory, C memory, and add memory. That's the information, object storage. If you want to access that object storage, we are using object name. Addition AD is equal to new addition. Yes or no? Everybody clear that total core Java depends upon that flavor only. I also drawn many locations like this, part of core Javas like this. This is object storage. When this object storages will come means when we use non-primitive data type, object storages will come. So what is object? What is object reference? What is reference variable? I'll copy this diagram there. That memory we call it as object. The address location we call it as object reference. And the variable which is holding object reference we call it as reference variable. So theory. You can cross check whenever I added this diagram to you. Already I said primitive data type variable will hold value. Non-primitive data type variable will hold object references. Then I made a statement. The field storages and object storages which are generated part of Java application are temporary storages because the storages will be destroyed automatically when the JVM shutdowns only. The field storage and object storages which are generated part of Java application are temporary storages because the storages will be destroyed automatically when JVM shutdowns. So theory. When we want to have a permanent storages for Java application, then we have to take the support of any one of the following. Take the support of any one of the following. If you want to have a permanent storage, you must take the support of file storage or database storage, any one. Okay, right. We are all sitting here for database storage. We are not going to use a file storage. Why we are not going to use file storage? Today we are going to find it. Okay, right. Now I will not find any time to introduce the term API. So I written nothing but a package. In core Java, we call it as packages. Package means collection of classes and interfaces. That packages only we are calling it as APIs. I made a statement. API stands for application programming interface, and which is collection of classes and interfaces used in application development. So in Java, API means package. I written some list. The list I will be written in I written in the core Java books also already to you. Java.lang means majorly works with string classes, wrapper classes, thread components like runnable and so on. Util means Java collection framework. Java.io means IO streams and files. .NET means networking. SQL means database. Servlet means servlet programming. Servlet.jsp, this is sub package. So JSP programming like this. Always we record these 7 names to you always from core Java to advanced Java. In advanced Java, we are going to use these 3 components here. So theory. After giving this short information here, I took file storage anyway. Whenever I want to imagine one file storage, how I should imagine it? I said the smallest permanent storage of computer system, which is controlled and managed by the operating system, is known as file storage. One smallest permanent storage part of computer system controlled and managed by the operating system is known as file storage, I said. Sir, why you said controlled and managed? The reason, operating system will have file structure and file management. So OS is going to support you to create file, to read file, to and so on. The operations are performed with the support of operating system. So theory. Sir, my Java program want to communicate with this file storage. Then I made a statement. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and file storage, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package. So for this, I drawn a diagram to you. Our Java program constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package, and the Java program is running in JVM machine, and the Java program is communicating with file storage. I drawn 2 arrows there. So theory. Sir, what we are recording in the file storage? I made a statement here. In file storage, the data is stored in the form of streams. Why I written this point separately means how the data is recorded in the database. One question is there. So then you must say the data is recorded in the database in the form of tables. How the data is recorded in the file storage? In the form of streams. Sir, as a Java developer, how many streams are there? What is the definition of stream? For revision purpose, I written there. The continuous flow of data, we call it as a stream. And Java supports 2 types of streams. One is byte stream, one is character stream. So byte stream means flow of 8-bit data, we call it as byte. Byte means 8-bit, no? The flow of 8-bit data, we call it as byte stream. The flow of 16-bit data, we are calling it as a character stream. We call it as byte stream. Advantages: supports all the multimedia data formats like text, audio, video, image, animation. All files you can send through byte stream. Through character stream only limited, that is text data you can send it. Huge quantity you cannot send it. So it will not support your audio, video, image, animation. Will not support, meaning is not preferable for audio, video, image data transfer. It's a theory. So one terminology is there. What is input stream? What is output stream? If the stream is coming into Java program, we call it as input stream, means reading the data. Java program reading the data from the file is known as input stream. What is output stream? The data going out of Java program, we call it as output stream. The meaning, Java program writing the data onto the file. So theory. So these are the few terminologies regarding your file storages. And today's class, Andy, who joined today, for your notes is not available. Wait 1 or 2 days. If not, at the ending you can take a snapshot and go. No sir, theoretical only. No sir, I'll collect from the Google Classroom, means I'll add in the Google Classroom. I don't know how many days that they will take to provide that Google Classroom. They'll cross check again. All the students, they'll cross check and they'll add in the Google Classroom. The process is there. Okay, right. It takes 1 or 2 days delay. It will take it. First 3 classes theoretical. Anyway, you don't worry about the notes. I'll send that notes to you. Okay, right. So from today onwards, you write the notes for 1 to 3 days. You write it. Immediately, they will not give the Google Classroom because they'll cross check everybody. Again, the profiles they'll cross check. Then they'll create one Google Classroom. That some process the management will follow. Until then, we cannot wait for the practical. No, practical will be going on. Whenever you want to do the practical, notes is mandatory. For 2-3 days, write the notes. After that, I'll add in the Google, because you cannot write advanced Java notes. It's not possible. Because servlet programming, some days 16 to 18 pages code only will come. Application code. Such things you cannot write it. So Google Classroom will help you anyway. For now, small notes. Now we are starting practical today. Some work is assigned today to you regarding database. If you want to do that work, some notes must be there. So for that, record the notes and come. Okay, right. Today's date, that is 28/3/2022. Disadvantages of file storage. Write the names and disadvantages of file storage. Write that names and once. Data redundancy, data inconsistency, difficulty in accessing data, limited data sharing, integrity problems, atomicity problems, concurrent access anomalies, means problems that only, security problems. So at least you must remember 2 or 3 points among that. Data redundancy, data inconsistency, difficulty in accessing data, limited data sharing, atomicity problem, concurrent accessing anomalies means problems only, and security problems. There only information is there, but I'm writing one line under each. Redundancy means what? And replication. So file storage will generate replicated data. Example, always you compare with the database. Already attending databases no already, right? At least you are attending Oracle database for few days. Right? How many of you started attending Oracle? Raise your hands. Oracle. Other students who not completed, who not started Oracle, raise your hands. You can speak to me frankly, nothing is there. If you don't know also, I'll educate or advance our train that only. Remaining people are not raising hands. Why? Completed, huh? Acha. Who completed Oracle? Raise your hands. Oh, then okay. I feared it. Right? So anyway, I will write the queries and don't worry. If anybody not started Oracle, for 3-4 days, some complication will be there. You can follow my notes and you can do it. Nothing is there. I will write queries to you. I'll connect it. I'll do something Oracle related. I'm not a Oracle trainer to write joins, triggers. I cannot write it. But some flavor we touch it because the starting student, we push into advanced Java flavor. We do it. After that, find your time and enter into Oracle. Right? Okay. But anyway, see there in database advantages, data is available in the form of tables. Moreover, primary key is there. Through primary key, replication of data will not come. Yes or no? Right. Moreover, their normalization, first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, some normalization also available there. So replication of data is not possible in database. But if you believe your file storage example, I am taking one customer details. If not student details, I'm taking. Some Naresh IT is following one student details, right? Okay. One student came and given the details, my name, my phone number, my address, some mail ID, something, some details collected. The person who is sitting in the desk now, he saved the data into C drive, files, no? Understood or not now? Next day, same student went, right? He forgetted, he given the details, again he went it. On the day, person changed in the desk. So his habit is to use some D drive. Again, he take the same name, same phone number, save in the D drive. What happened now? Replication of data is available or not now? Not only redundancy. Redundancy means replication is possible. Suppose the student changed his phone number, messages are not coming. Roughly I'm speaking. Sir, I'm not getting message. Sir, teacher not coming. I must get a message. No, sir. Message did not come in. Some admin will say, go to main office. They'll say. Again, he went there. Again, the first person is sitting in the desk. He modified in C drive. On the day, teacher is not coming again. So they asked the second person to send the message. He take the data from the D drive and send it. He will not get the message now. Understood or not now? Means what? Sir, data inconsistency means two data are not same. In one data phone number different, in another data phone number different or not now. The updation in one area not affected another area. So data inconsistency possibilities there are not now, right? So difficulty in accessing data. Suppose I want to collect all the students who are belongs to some core Java batches. Some are in the D drive, some are in the E drive, some are in the F drive. How to collect and retrieve it? Not possible. Difficulty in accessing data because they are available in the scattered form. If it is a database table, what happened now? Select a star from some based on one primary key will be there. All Java students joined in between January to February. If I say all records will come out. Understood this point or not? So database has that flexibility, no? Right. Here that flexibility is not there. So limited sharing. accessing not possible, inconsistency, limited data sharing, integrity. Whenever I want to share the data, I must combine them. No, primary keys are not there, foreign keys are not there, composite keys are not there, views not there, triggers not there, joins not there. I cannot combine the data. In the file storage, that all concept not there. No, integrity problems. First, let me write one line under each. Make it data redundancy, replication of data is possible. Replication of data is possible. Means there is a choice of generating replication data. Same student will have records available in C drive, F drive, and so on. Data inconsistency because of replication because of replication there is choice of data inconsistency. Because of replication, there is a choice of data inconsistency. Already the term itself giving a meaning to you, but I'm writing a line. See, replication of data, there is a choice of inconsistency means the same. Inconsistency means different. If you modify the data in C drive, it will not affect D drive. So inconsistency is possible. Difficulty in accessing the data. In file storage, the data is available in scattered form, and very difficult to access the data. Very difficult to access the data. Same above point link. Limited data sharing means I cannot share the data. Total data I cannot share it. So data sharing is not possible. 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 Why? Means they are in the scattered form. Database has many advantages. Because of this reason, when you started core Java, will send to Oracle immediately. Why Oracle, sir? Management will start more Oracle batches. Observed? Yes or no? Na? Every 10 days, one batch will come. More Oracle batches because Oracle is needed by all software engineers. Common to Python, common to .NET, common to Java developer, whoever you want, they'll take one database. One database is mandatory. So among that databases, minimum is Oracle. If you know Oracle, remaining all you can learn very easily. Like C language. In a structured programming, C language carrier not there, but C language will give a support to learn other languages. The same way, we'll ask the Oracle. If you know Oracle, other databases you can learn bit easily. So Oracle available in your course curriculum of your universities, no, they kept Oracle more batches. So their Oracle advantage is data sharing is very high. Means by writing one view, you can see all, you can integrate different tables and you can show the data. Here not possible because of scattered form. They are available in different areas, not possible. Data sharing is not possible. Integrity. We cannot interrelate the data. We cannot interrelate the data in file storage. Interrelate the data in file storage. Suppose one file is in C drive, one file is in D drive. Is there any process of linking them and showing? Concept is not available. So we don't have that integrity not there. Integrity means linking them not available. So we cannot interrelate the data in file storage. Not possible. Two different files are there. We cannot link it. Maybe it is possible with your access file, I think. MS access is there. No, through that it is possible. In normal file storages, you cannot do it. Look here. Atomicity problem means like this. Your database, I don't know what kind of database you are reading now. Generally in your course curriculum universities, you had a paper known as DBMS. They will not say Oracle, they will not say MySQL. They'll say DBMS or not now. DBMS will be there, DDB will be there. DBMS means database management system. DDB means distributed database. These two papers will be there. Right? In distributed database, they'll educate you. Our database can be available in the network also. One paper is there. In your engineering college, you had a DDB. DBMS means database management system. If anybody sees that course curriculum, you can see among that 1 or 2 units will be there MySQL. Remaining all design part will be there. So transaction management, timestamp protocols, RAID technologies, this all will be there. Means what? Database design is one biggest sector actually. What is this atomicity? Atomicity meaning is nothing but complete the transaction to completed state or uncompleted stage, anyone. Suppose I am transferring the amount to 3,000 from the account A to account B. Understood this point now? From account A to account B. I want to transfer 3,000 rupees. Transaction started. I click it, transfer. I must wait. No, transaction successful message should come. I am waiting. Unexpectedly, one blast happened in this room. So system has been crashed. Now, 3,000 should not go. It has to come to the A or it has to come to the B. That is atomicity. So at any cost, whatever the situation may be, the amount should come to A or amount should come to the B. Anyone. Means completed or uncompleted, anyone. That's called atomicity. Understood? Database will support that atomicity. Means at any cost your cash did not go. They'll come back. Even if we transfer the amount from Paytm unexpectedly, the amount has been missed. That will not go on. But the customer has to communicate in one proper channel, the amount will come back. Suppose you are transferring some amount 10,000 from PhonePe. Your network problem or some server problem or opposite beneficiary problem or some other problem. Amount has been detected from the bank, not deposited to beneficiary. So your transaction failed. Sir, where is this 10,000 gone? There one option is there, no token, raise token, one option will be there for you in PhonePe. You can go to that settings and raise one token and say that I missed 10,000. So some customer will read it and within 7 days they'll credit back. Means what? That's called atomicity. At any cost your amount will not go, it will come back. Atomicity means completing the transaction to completed stage or uncompleted stage, which is not possible in the file. It is possible in the database. Database has ACID property now. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. So database is supporting it. File do not have that concept. Make it. Atomicity means transaction completed successfully or not completed successfully. Atomicity means transaction completed successfully or not completed successfully. For this, you look here. A very clear explanation is available in the right technology for you. Even timestamp protocols are available. Explained. In DDB also, one protocol will do that work. Whenever you go to ATM center and swipe the card, printout came, 10,000 issued, but cash did not came. But there one reference code will come. You can take that and go to the bank and put one large. So in the somewhere in the network storages, the transaction is available. Further, they'll retrieve the transaction back. So they'll get the cash back. Means what? Whenever the disturbance comes, somewhere it will be holded. That holded means it will come back to you or it will be issued back. The bank will say very clearly, wait for 24 hours, it will be credited. If not, if you want to get back the cash, fill one form and give to me, so that within 48 hours or within 7 days, we'll get the cash back to you. Understood this point or not? Means what? Atomicity means completed or not completed. Any one stage we call it as atomicity. Atomicity is not possible in file storage. Which is not possible? Which is not possible in file storage. Not completed enough. Which is not possible. Like, look here. Concurrent access problems. Anomalies means problems. Look here. Concurrent means what now? The term taken from your operating system actually. Sharing and concurrent means more than one user can use the same component. They can use it. In the database, it is possible. The database, because the network database is there for us, that is distributed database. Distributed database means database is available to more than one user at a time. So more users can interact with the database and put the data. More users can interact with the database and take the data. So the database will give that support. That support is not available in the file. So concurrent access not available for the file storage. More than one user cannot access same file at a time. Understood this point now, right? So concurrent support is not available for file storage. Make a statement. Concurrent means accessing simultaneously. Concurrent accessing is not available in file storage. Not available in file storage. Right. So security also very high for the database. Of course, you students will never touch securities, because Oracle batch means for you practical. This real-time Oracle batch is practical. Directly the trainer will give some introduction to the databases, types of databases, structure of databases, and they'll start directly creating table, and it is a pattern of practical. But if we take DBMS, first they'll show the structure of databases and what kind of structures are available in the databases. Using that structure, what kind of databases you can design, and this databases will support what kind of management, programs you can do. Then they will start SQL types, and they'll start that work. Then they will go for right technology and so on, the design part. When they come down, they had a protocols also. When they cross the protocols, then they move the subject into network database. When they want to move the database into network, they'll introduce DDB. But in the course curriculum of computer science has DDB actually. Distributed database subject is there. Maybe it is an elective, I think. For MTech also the paper will be there, DDB. Distributed database. We are moving the database into network. Network means security, no? We are moving the database into network means definitely security is needed. So who has security means database has a security. File storage do not have security. Not only here. Security problems means file storage cannot provide securities, but database can provide securities. What is the proof means student cannot see that security, but proof is you had a DDB. Distributed database is available to me. Distributed database means my database is accessed by more than one user in the distributed environment, means I had a security. That's a concept. Make it. Security cannot be provided by the file storage. Cannot be provided by the file storage, but database provides security. House are means some protocols are there. DDB, distributed database subject, has that protocols. Because two papers are there for you. DDB is there, DOS is there. Distributed operating system is there, distributed database also there. Before that papers are DBMS, before papers are OS. OS, distributed OS, DBMS, distributed database. Two papers are linked papers actually. But the student will see first paper only. OS they will see, DOS they will not see. They will see this one. DBMS they will see, they will not see DDB. And there also CO, computer organization you will see. But link is there, ACA, advanced computer architecture. They will not see the second paper. But in the second paper, all securities are there. That all securities will come into your Spring security, web service security. Web service means internet, no? Web security. So web service security, when we are providing service to the customer through internet world, security is needed, no? So if anything entering into the network, security is mandatory. So database provides security, file storage cannot provide security. So these are the few, already the names itself giving a meaning to you. But to make a notes, I written small lines to you. Read these ones. They'll ask that question to you. What are the permanent storages available for the Java application development? Two permanent storages. One is file, one is database. But file has many problems. Because of this reason, we are not taking the file storage as major storage for web applications. Conclude it. Note. Because of above disadvantages, the file storage is not taken as major storage for web applications, not preferable. We never take it. All the disadvantages, all the disadvantages, all the disadvantages of file storage can be overcome using database storage. Database storage. Then comes your database storage. Right, look here. Now comes our storage file, sorry, database storage. Now, all of you look here. Sir, this is our virtual machine. Java virtual machine. This is our original machine. Always we draw it. In between this, we had a link. That is operating system always. This is operating system. Now, whenever you went for Oracle trainer, he asked you to download Oracle database. Yes or no? You downloaded Oracle database from vendor companies. If it is a Oracle Corporation, through Oracle Corporation, you downloaded the product. After downloading the product, you installed that product into machine. Yes or no? Right. What you observed here now, database is not part of computer system. It is installed from externally. We brought from externally and installed. All of you observe this point or not now? Make a statement. The largest permanent storage. The largest permanent storage of computer system. The largest permanent storage of computer system, which is installed from externally. The largest permanent storage of computer system, which is installed from externally, is known as database storage. The largest permanent storage of computer system, which is installed from externally. Underline the term installed from externally, is known as database storage. Look here. Finally, the database is coming from externally. Means it is not part of computer system. It came from externally. Installed from externally. Any database, not only Oracle, any database. Look here. Why I said any database means by default you are using Oracle. Example, suppose you got one job in one company. You'll get a job on database, you'll get a job on Java. You'll get a job means full stack Java developer only you are. Not full stack database developer, no, right? So your job profile based on Java na database. Your profile will be based on your Java, not on UI technology. Your job profile is based on your Java only, not based on your testing tool. That is a module to you. Example. So finally, I am a Java developer. Means Java is my major domain. You learned Oracle and went to one company. In that company, Oracle not there. Suppose if you take IBM, IBM never used Oracle. IBM used DB2. They had their own database and IBM. But many people don't know DB2 because DB2 not available in the university now. If it is available in the university, you might have learned. It is not available in the university, or not learning. That only happens. Why nowadays people are running towards Python? Since 4-5 years they are running. Why? Andy? Because Python came into university, sir, I am learning. That only happens. Andy. Why Java? Many people are running towards Java many years. Because Java came into university in 99 only. Difference you got it, no? So why you are learning Oracle? Sir, in my university Oracle is there. If not, MySQL in my project is there. DB2 not there. But your company, suppose you got a break in your means job profile in IBM. DB2 is there. Sir, I know Oracle, no sir. How means you are a Java developer. Database can be anything. The structure you follow is the same. The database related port number, service name, the company will give it. Connection model is same, program same, product will be changed. Because of this reason, sir, I am not attending Oracle also. If you have a time, attend it. If not, some other time. Understood this point now, right? We are not database dependent developers. Difference you're getting now, right? Because I written a database, that can be anything. In the market, that can be anything. So why we are selecting Oracle means, if you pick 100, 90% of the people knows Oracle from the student category. Somewhere will be there 10 among 100, they'll use MySQL, MongoDB. Why are you using MySQL, MongoDB? Sir, I am from real time. In real time market, MongoDB will be there, DB2 will be there, MySQL will be there. In the part of project. Then who shows that means your project is there now in full stack. When the project is running, you can ask a trainer, sir, I am connecting Oracle now, sir. Can I connect any other means? The teacher will give a document. This is the document, follow it. You can connect the database. Sir, I want to connect. Sir, my company is using MongoDB, sir. We'll give a document to you. Connect it. Process will be same only. Connecting process will be same. The database related, some numbers will be changing. The company will give some port numbers. They'll be changing. So by default, I am working with Oracle. I'm writing database. So the information given here is database is not part of your computer system. It has been installed from externally. That's a theory, right? I'll say one more point to you. I bought one new printer. One new printer. Launched 2 days back in the market. I bought that printer, right? I want to take one printout. I connect it to my system. The printer will not work. Yes or no? The printer will not work. So I'll ask operating system, come here. Why you are not working? You are the controller, no? So the operating system is that is a new component to me. How can I work it? It is not part of me. While installing, I don't have any information about that printer. So it is not part of me. Contact that person who sold your printer. So I came to shop. I gone to shop and I asked, my printer is not working. Means he gives one CD to me. So this install this printer driver. Understood this point or not now? Install this printer driver. Then I'll get that CD and I'll ask the operating system. They given one driver to me. Can I install it? The OS says, yes, you can install because I don't have printer driver with me. You must install it. Understood this point or not now? The same way, suppose whenever I connected my pen drive, right? OS will say flash drive is ready. It says, understood? No, I can call OS, come here. Why you given ready? That OS says that the flash driver is part of me. Understood this point or now? Network driver, audio driver, video driver, keyboard driver, they are all part of me. Oracle driver, not part of me. Printer driver, not part of me. So what I'm trying here is any new resource entered into computer environment, the operating system must take the support of one driver. See, what is this driver means? How powerful means? Suppose yesterday night till 12 o'clock, I opened some VLC player. I played one song with very biggest sound. I played it. I played the same song repeatedly for 3-4 times. I played. I shut down the system by 12:30 or so on. Early morning 6:30, I want to play the same song. I open VLC, I'm playing. That VLC player is running, but sound is not coming. I'll call operating system again. Come here. You are the manager. You have to say the answer to me. Yesterday night, before shutdowning my system, the song is playing through VLC player. Today morning by 6:30, whenever I read, it's not playing. Then OS says, what I can do? Your audio driver failed. What has been failed now? Audio driver failed. The audio driver, what is available with me? Because of your improper shutdown, the driver has been failed. Understood now? Then I'll ask what I must do. Download the driver and give to me. I'll connect it. So operating system will control the resources using drivers. That is the rule. Right? Even network driver also. Network means TCP or IP protocol. The driver until 95, the driver is not available in the operating system. After 95 means Windows NT, Windows 95 came already. After that, Windows NT, Windows Server. Today, a lot more Windows came. Windows 10 something came today, right? So what you observed here now, driver should be given to the operating system. They will control it. Here also same point I'm writing. Now the Oracle database or any other database you installed into the computer system, it will not work. Of course, in your Oracle trainer opening MySQL running, no problem. But here Java program want to communicate with database, then OS will not support until you give the driver. So like this. First I'll draw the diagram, see there. I will construct my application here. I'll construct my application. Among that application, one program is Java program. Now the Java program is constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.sql. So java.sql is a database API directly. This is database API, java.sql. Using that classes and interfaces available in java.sql, I'll construct the program. After that, I will take the support of JDBC driver. I'll take the support of JDBC driver. Now my Java program will communicate with this driver. The driver will communicate with the database. Database through this driver, the database will send the data to me. So all the communications are happening through the driver. Driver means normal driver only. Auto driver is there? No. Connecting Amirpet center to some other center or not now. He is also connecting 2 points. Here also same. So driver means connecting 2 points. VLC player to output device jacket. Whatever the jack or port is there, that is connected. Here, Java program to database connected by one driver. That is JDBC driver, Java database connectivity driver. The final statement, write it. Note. In the process of establishing communication between in the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.sql package. Java.sql package and must take the support of JDBC driver. Must take the support of JDBC driver. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.sql package and must take the support of JDBC driver. So theory. The same paragraph I presented in the form of diagram here. Right. This is the diagram. For file storage, driver available or not available? To interact with the file storage, driver available or not available? Sir, it is an inbuilt to operating system. So communication happen internally. So file storage is not downloaded, not installed from externally. File storage is part of your computer system, organized and interacted directly. No, right there you cannot see that driver in the diagram. Right, but here the product is coming from externally, so driver support is needed. So theory. Right. Okay. Now define driver. Sir, what is this driver? Define driver. So drivers means a small programs will be there. Actually, your flash drive is not detecting means your flash driver has been failed. So that improper shutdowns happened, operating system drivers will be failed actually. So all inbuilt drivers will come to the operating system. Whenever you install operating system, all drivers will come. Like this product database drivers not available, like printer drivers or any other new components are there, they are not available. You must give external support. So finally, what is driver now? A small program, part of operating system used to interact or used to control the resources of computer system. Used to control the resources of computer system. If the driver has been failed, the resource cannot be controlled. Make a statement. the small software program, part of operating system used to control the resources of computer system. The small software program part of operating system used to control the resources of computer system is known as driver. So example, audio driver, network driver, video driver, dot like this. There are many drivers part of your operating system. Now, define JDBC driver. Define JDBC driver. The driver which is used to interact with